Let's bring in our next guest, sponsor of the Buzz, Simonian Insurance, Albert Rivera. How are you, buddy?
How you doing,
Chuck?
Chuck?
Nice to see you.
Great
How's
to be
things
here.
going?
You know what? It's been really busy. I'm sorry I was going to be here last week, but I ended up going to that World Ag Expo in
How
Tulare.
was it?
That was.
Did you have fun?
Oh yeah, it was fantastic, and the new technologies and all the things going on in farming, it was just unreal. It was fantastic.
So what was Simonian doing there?
Well, the reason we're there, I was there mainly to see what's going on with the drone industry. But, you know, we also had, my boss had the girls do kind of like a scavenger hunt. And that was really interesting. He wanted them to look at certain pieces of equipment and kind of find out what's going on because of the fact that, you know, the industry is constantly changing. And that's pretty interesting because, you know, after these shows, some of our farmers, they start implementing some of that new technology and some of that new equipment. And from the insurance standpoint, we want to make sure that we're on track to know how to insure it properly, what are the very intricacies of these new technologies and how they can benefit the customer. So it was really nice.
Tell me about some of the new stuff you saw out there.
Well, in my case, I saw this outfit from Exeter that they're using their drones with infrared cameras. And it's really awesome because they can take infrared images of your crops and actually create 3D maps.
What would you be looking for with 3D?
You know, I think that they're looking at the patterns on the soil, the effect that it could have.
Can it get that good of a picture?
Yeah, oh, it's unreal. It is amazing, the detail. And their system is cloud-based. So all the images that they take, now they're on the cloud, so the farmer can access it from anywhere. So that I thought that was really interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
drone thing's getting really big in the ag industry, isn't it?
I'm very excited because it just, the FAA, they're about to rule in favor of the drone usage for commercial use. You know, and any drones that are less than 55 pounds, which is the type of drone that we utilize. So the Obama is really pushing for these new guidelines. So we're really excited about that.
Because you use it a lot in your job, right?
Absolutely.
What do we have here? Well, hold on a second now.
Uh-oh.
We have Raw Fresno. Naomi's out front like she is every Tuesday and Friday. And what do you have out there today?
We have kale Caesar salad and cheesecakes. And
Kale Caesar salad and raw vegan cheesecake.
We got some wellness shots also. Allergy season. We got wellness shots.
Wellness shots. Wow. And drinking shots, not in the... Yeah. Okay. Albert. Okay.
Yeah, so where were we? We
were talking about drones and how you guys use them a lot.
Oh, yeah. And right now we want to really incorporate more and more of this technology for our farmers and show them the benefits and how it could increase their yields.
Is it tough to talk to a farmer about drones?
You know what? I think it's tougher for the old school farmers because they look at it as just a gimmick or something that's cool. But then bear in mind that now a lot of these companies are being taken over by their kids now and their grandkids. And they're seeing the technological value of the use of drones.
Does it save labor?
Well,
because you don't have to walk the crops?
Well, think about this. If you're a farmer, how long does it take to get on your ATV or your pickup truck and run around your fields and see what's going on? And in 10 minutes, we can do that with a drone.
And it's easy to miss something too.
Yes.
If you're going on your own, the drone you can slow it down because the video, slow it down, zoom it in, take a really good look at it.
Yeah, and you can detect things that from ground level are a lot more difficult to notice, but from the air you can spot it in just a moment. You can also, I think that one great advantage is that if you're in an ATV, they can hear you a mile away. So if something is going on that shouldn't be going on your fields...
Like critters eating on your stuff?
Oh, yeah. Or let's say something illegal.
Ooh.
Okay?
Like what?
Somebody growing marijuana illegally in your crops.
Whoa, that doesn't happen, does it?
No, yes it does. Yes it does. And here's the thing. If you catch them with a drone and you're flying several hundred feet up in the air, they can't hear it. you can catch in the act what's going on, and you're not in harm's way. So we think it's a tremendous tool for our farmers.
What kind of products does Simonian sell?
You know what? Anything that has to do with insurance. Right now,
Not just ag, is it?
no. We're big on workers' comp. Workers' comp is a really big thing. We're also very big when it comes to commercial insurance. You know, there's a lot of people that they own businesses that have to insure their buildings or their operations. So we're really big on that. From the personal lines standpoint, we're also big. You know, you have homeowners insurance that we need, car insurance. Car insurance is something that's very important because there's a lot of competition out there, and we want to make sure that people are insured properly. We're also big on health insurance, disability insurance.
Health insurance.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And right now, with everything going on health insurance, we have a department that specializes in that. And if you have questions regarding the new laws on the Obamacare and all of that thing, you can give us a call, and we'll be more than happy to help you with that. And from the standpoint of the commercial aspect, you know, we have a lot of customers that they get into new businesses, and all of a sudden they call us up and they want to insure those operations. Or even people that already have a commercial insurance policy with us, maybe they change their operations. I'm surprised on how many of our customers, they come across good opportunities and they call us and they say, hey, guess what? I just started this new branch of my operations and I'm doing something totally different, and they need to know what's the proper way of insuring them. So yeah, we deal with that kind of stuff all the time.
And that's what you're there for, huh?
Oh yeah, you know, right now, for example, you know, tax season is coming up. Well, a lot of people, they decide, well, let me buy some new toys, you know, because I want to make sure I have these expenses on my tax return when I file. Well, we want to make sure that those new toys are insured in the proper manner. They're shocked to learn how easily and how affordable it is to insure something, adding it to their existing policy, than to insure it from, let's say, from the dealer. You know, I had a customer just last week called me up. He bought some new wheels, a new car, and he was really excited. And it was a $60,000 vehicle.
Nice.
And as we're talking and shooting the breeze, he's telling me how the dealer gave him a good deal on some gap insurance, because he realizes that if there's an accident and he has a total loss, he wants to make sure that if he owes more than what the car is valued at. So I asked him, well, how much did the dealer charge you for the gap insurance? He goes, oh, they gave me a deal. It's only $800. So I'm only going to pay, you know, they just tacked it on to my loan.
To your payment.
To my payment.
Right.
It's 72 months. And I go, well, you know that if you add it to your policy that you have with us, do you want to know how much it's going to cost you? He goes, how much? It's going to cost you $12.
Wow.
And he goes, $12 a month? I go, no, $12 a year to just add it.
Yeah, you got to be careful with when you're purchasing the car. Most people buy it on a payment, not with
Right,
cash,
right.
and they try to roll everything into it, and
Yeah.
a lot of stuff you really don't need.
Yeah, and he was thrilled because the very next day
I like when they sell you the warranty when the car's already got the warranty.
Exactly,
That's
right. So he was able to call the very next day, call the dealer, and take that off his loan. So he was very, very appreciative.
And
of the fact-
$800, it's not just $800, $800 plus interest. Right?
Absolutely, yeah. So those are the kind of things that we enjoy when it comes time to take care of our clients. You know, you remember one of the first shows that we did, I brought in Gurjit with me, the girl that spoke Punjabi.
Right.
Well, she was going to be with me on the show this morning to talk about recall insurance. But the only reason she couldn't make it is because she had a client that he's in the middle of dealing with a very complicated claim, and she said, I need to stay because I need to make sure that I take care of the client, because he has a lot of questions on how the claim needs to be filed and how the claim needs to be handled and what are the coverages there. So I thought that was really cool that she did that.
Take care of the customer first.
Exactly. She goes, you know, that's priority number one when it comes to taking care of our customers at Simonian. You know, she goes, say hello to the great Chuck Leonard for me, and she'll be here probably next week with me.
It'd be good to
But
see
that
her.
was very important for her to make sure that she took care of that customer.
Albert, always good to see you, buddy. Thanks
Fantastic.
for coming by.
Thank you,
what's
Chuck.
your phone number over there?
Phone number is 559-834-5333.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Thank you,
We're going to
Chuck.
take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back on the buzz. Stick around.